Alright, now we are. Cool. Alright. Just another chill stream. Three, wow. Hello, everybody. Two, either way. Hello, everybody. You are here with me for a nice chill stream. A good little talk time. Although I'm gonna be building, so I will definitely try and talk with anybody who's there. I am going to be building a Lego Star Wars Sith TIE Fighter. Be a lot of fun. And we'll just be chatting it up with anybody who feels like chatting. Otherwise, I'm just gonna talk. Can't wait to get this TIE Fighter together. This thing looks so cool. Like, ooh, it just looks awesome. Funny thing is, I've watched, it was M&R Productions, and he said that it was in the movie. It was in episode 9, and I'm like, I don't remember seeing triangle wing TIE Fighters in episode 9, but I could be wrong. So, I'm going to start with a little bit of a rant. Because if there's one thing that I hate with YouTube, or I should say people on YouTube, is I hate A is clickbait. That's one of the things I hate. And B is I hate when people try to propagate rumors as news. That's one of the things that I just hate that. So what is it that I'm talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because there is a YouTube channel that goes by the name of The Ragin' Nation. And I apologize if you've not heard of this channel. Anyway, it is a real channel. The guy's name that runs it is Alex Yu, and he mostly does Transformers stuff. He talks a lot about the live action Transformers movies. Anyway, and sometimes he does, videos of, like, vlogs, basically, like when he goes on vacation, he'll make a vlog about stores that he's went to, things that he's done, that kind of thing. So, anywho, what's going on is that he keeps he made, I don't remember how long ago this one was now, but he made a video, because basically in the Transformers realm, there is, I guess, there was some news that they're making a animated Transformers movie, which is fine. I like that idea. But then, this has been floating around for quite a while now, is that there's also this news that there are 2 scripts for live-action Transformers movies being worked on. One being a sequel to the Bumblebee movie, and the other being a completely new one, which is a live-action Transformers Beast Wars movie. And I apologize if you are unfamiliar with Beast Wars. You're not missing out. In my opinion, you're not missing out. It was a Transformers cartoon from the 90s that the Transformers turned into beasts, essentially. Like, Optimus Prime was a gorilla named Optimus Primal. There was Cheetor or Rhinox. All that stuff. And in its time, it was one of, like, the first 3D CG animated cartoons, which is fine for its time. And there's, of course, a big section of American audiences, especially now, that they really cling to Beast Wars. I mean, I'll give it credit because it was, It was the first... It was that first sequel show, not really a sequel, but it was the first show to come after the Generation 1 cartoon and actually do decently well. So that's just a short, explanation into what is Transformers Beast Wars. Anyways, one of the things that, because this is not the first time this has come up in Transformers live action movie times, they tried, it was around when The Last Night was coming out, that there was concept art of Optimus Primal that got released from one of the concept artists, and it looks fine. Didn't show his robot mode, but the gorilla mode looked fine. And so basically what I'm trying to get at is that they've tried to get this to happen once, and it got shot down because they were like, this would be the most expensive live action, we'll say in quotes, Transformers movie to make. It was just too expensive. So they were like, nah, we not doing it. And now it's popped up in articles that, and I believe this part, okay. I believe this part because I've seen the articles myself. Although the articles don't give sources, so it's still a little hard to believe, but it is essentially that right now at Paramount there are 2 Transformers live action movie scripts being worked on. And one of them is a live action Beast Wars script. And the other one is a sequel to the Bumblebee movie. So anyway, how does, you're asking, how does the Raging Nation fit into all of this? Well, the last video that the Raging Nation made the one before his latest one, I should say, was titled something like Transformers Beast Wars is the next live action Transformers movie to release on, I think it was like June or July 20-something, 2022 I believe it was. And, me being skeptical, I gave his video a watch. And it was exactly as I thought. His video was clickbait. And I'm not afraid to say that. Because in the video, he basically retold the whole thing about the 2 scripts, like I just said, that they're both being worked on. Which I believe that. I can believe that. But then you know, he filled time in his video with answering, I don't know if it was Facebook, Twitter, you know, YouTube comments, etc. Because he does that. You know, gotta get that video to 10 minutes. And so he did that, and then at the end, like right at the end of his video, he said that he believes in his opinion, that Beast Wars is going to be that next Transformers movie. He has no proof of it, no evidence of it. He's got no way to back up anything that he's saying. And you know, you're like, well, it's just his opinion. Yes, but you know what that means is that his video title was in fact clickbait. Because his video title stated that Beast Wars is the next Transformers movie being made to release on whatever date that I said I don't remember. Right? So that kind of pissed me off. And I didn't watch all of this. He made a video today, as I'm doing this stream. He made a video today stating that he doesn't care about Beast Wars, and I watched about a couple of minutes of this video before I turned it off, because, you know, he's like, I don't care about Beast Wars, but I'm still excited for it being the next movie, which again, he still has no evidence that it is. The only one we know is the animated Transformers movie. That's the only one that we know is being made. I've unsubscribed from the guy because, you know, it was fun when he was doing his road to TF5 and his road to the Bumblebee movie stuff. That was fun, sure. There hasn't been any... He hasn't even made a video on the animated Transformers movie, which, you know, he's done a small video on the Netflix War for Cybertron series because somehow he thinks that it's going to tie in with the live action franchise. I'm just like, no. So there's other, you know, and there's other factors now that are becoming annoyances with the Raging Nation as a channel. And it basically starts with the fact that he's propagating rumors as facts without evidence. And that really just makes me angry. You know, and I've looked through like that video that had the clickbait title. I looked through all of his comments. Well, most of his comments. Okay, maybe not even most. A good section of his comments. Not a single person that commented on that video questioned any of it. Not a single one of them. They were all just, oh, I'm glad you're back to making real. That was one comment. You're back to making videos of real news. And it's like, honey, this is not real news. I'm sorry. He's just propagating on rumors and the fact that his audience is stupid enough to believe everything that they tell him without questioning it. You know, I've commented. I commented on his last one. Of course, you know, I don't expect himself to read my comments, but, you know, I was waiting for his loyal blind followers to jump on me and be like, how dare you question him? You know, the fact that he won't acknowledge any of my comments and the fact that his so-called fans also won't, it begs the question of the fact that I think he knows what he's doing is horse shit. I also think that he doesn't care and that he needs his YouTube money, because that's something that I noticed in a little bit of a trend, if you will, in his videos, that he'll always start it off by, you know, a little bit on what the topic of the video is, fills time by going to, you know, his YouTube comments on a previous video, Facebook's, the Twitter tweets, you know. He'll go to that and he'll talk about some quote-unquote fans' questions, although he tends to pick the same people. It kind of makes me wonder if these people are throwing a little money his way. I don't know if he has a Patreon or whatever, but either way, his videos are becoming very bloated, essentially, is what I'm trying to get at. And the fact that he's just selling you lies. I guess lies is a little harsh. Rumors. He's selling you rumors. And I look at it like this. The more that you spread rumors as fact, the more people are going to begin to believe that said rumors are fact. And then, you know, what's going to happen when, you know, Hasbro and Paramount come out and say that, oh no, guess what? Bumblebee 2 is getting made, and not Beast Wars. I'm gonna get into my actual thoughts on the whole thing in a moment. So, let's say that Hasbro and Paramount come out and say that Bumblebee 2 is the next movie. Well then, Alex of the Raging Nation, who makes a clickbait title that Beast Wars is the next movie, when in his videos says that it's his opinion, it's still gonna look like a fool. And then, you know, I don't expect him to make like a video saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong." But, you know, he'll say, "Oh, I said it was my opinion that the next movie was going to be Beast Wars. I never said it was a fact." And no one will go back and check, you know, his previous videos with titles like, "It is the next movie." So, yeah. I unsubscribed from him because I'm getting tired of the fact that he does not know what he's talking about. And I mean, that's just my view on the Raging Nation right now. I think that, you know, given that there hasn't been a lot of news in the realm of live-action Transformers movies, I think that he's grasping at whatever straws he can just to make video content. And that's sad, really sad. I really genuinely used to like the Raging Nation, but I just can't anymore. And no, I'm not trying to you know, get anyone else, you know, if you like the Raging Nation, fine. If you thought his last video with the clickbait title was informative, and that it's great that he's back to making actual content, then fine. You know? I'm not going to sit here and try to make you change your mind if your mind is set on one thing. I no longer can be invested in a channel that is going to lie and spread rumors as facts. I was at one point going to make a broadcast video about this, but I opted not to. And then I saw his new video today, and I was like, well, I'm gonna be streaming while I build the Sith TIE Fighter, so I was like, that'll be, you know, that'll give me something good to talk about, is what I think is going on with the Raging Nation. But now, as like a general thing, as to the whole situation of these Transformers movies that are supposedly being made, my honest opinion on these rumors, I don't think Beast Wars stands a chance against a Bumblebee sequel. Because Bumblebee has already had one movie to prove itself that it did well and that it can make the studio money. That's another thing that Alex doesn't seem to understand. He always says, you know, that the script that has the better story is what's going to get made. And it's like, that's only half true. Yes, the script with the better story would get made, but you also have to take into consideration how much money it's going to A, cost to make it, and B, how much money these studios can get back. Because that's their biggest thing. That's what the studios care the most about, is, you know, if it costs them, and I'm just gonna make up a number, if it costs them $150 million to make Bumblebee 2 versus it costing them, I don't know, $1 billion to make Beast Wars, then they'll obviously pick Bumblebee 2. And unfortunately to say, if the script needs work to be good, then they'll get people to work on it till it is good. It's all, you know, with these studios, it's all about the money. I mean, why do you think they, you know, they make movies when, you know, when they need to keep licenses active, basically. That's why some movies get made, you know. I have the license to G.I. Joe and it's about to expire. I should make a new G.I. Joe movie. Or whatever the franchise may be. But yes, that's what they do. That's why those movies are usually really awful, because no one ever puts their best effort into it. They're just doing it because they need to. So yeah, that's my thoughts, is that out of a Beast Wars and a Bumblebee movie, my money would be on a Bumblebee sequel, because it's already proven itself once. And I mean, I've seen all the arguing about it, that, you know, some people don't like Bumblebee because it plays to the G1 crowd, and it's like, well, no shit it does. They designed the characters to mimic G1 in live action. That was the whole intent behind that movie. there's people, you know, I get that there's people that want a Beast Wars movie. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I think that the people that like Beast Wars is a relatively niche audience that, you know, are those nostalgic 90s kids. And that's the only, you know, I don't see there would be a big demographic of people that would run right out to see a Beast Wars movie. I know I wouldn't. I have not seen Beast Wars all the way through, granted, but I've seen the clips of it, and I'm like, it's all right. You know, there's people out there that are like, it's amazing, it continues the story of G1, and I'm like, yeah. And you know, for its time, it had really stellar animation for its time. But now, now I would definitely say that Beast Wars animation is definitely dated. Especially when you have shows like Transformers Prime that have 3D CGI animation, and it's really good for the robots. The humans look kind of off sometimes, but you know, it's a Transformers show. It's about the robots. And I think they look fine, you know. And it's just my opinion because, you know, sure, I like Transformers Prime more than most. And yes, there's people that don't like Transformers Prime. And that's fine. But anyway, I don't think there's a big enough market for Beast Wars to make that money. And if they tried once and said it would be too expensive to make a Beast Wars movie, why are they going to try again, you know? The Beast Wars cartoon has, like, no... Thanks, Sean. The Beast Wars cartoon has no humans in it, and that's another factor that I think would play into them not making a Beast Wars movie, is the fact that you know, they're gonna want to put a human cast into it. So how are they going to do that? As far as I remember, I think Beast Wars takes place on another planet. Oh, thanks for the like, whoever did that. But I think that Beast Wars takes place on another planet. Maybe? It's been a long time since I've actually watched any of Beast Wars. I don't honestly remember. I don't remember any of it. It's been too long. And so... and so, yeah. Like, I have no question that they could do the Beast Wars designs just fine. But that would be my question, is that if it was too expensive to do before, it's probably going to be too expensive for them to make the movie again. That is just my opinion. And that is why I don't think Beast Wars is going to get made into a movie. I would place my money on Bumblebee happening before Beast Wars does. But yeah, that's that whole, I suppose, mess, if you want to call it a mess. So, if he could hear it, if I could talk directly to Alex at the Raging Nation, I would tell him he needs to stop what he's doing. Stop lying to your subscribers. Stop making clickbait titles. Stop bloating your videos unnecessarily. I'm sorry for anyone who's trying to come into this stream now because I'm kind of in the middle of ranting about something. He just needs to stop. Until Hasbro and Paramount have official word on what the next Transformers movie is going to be, then there's nothing else that needs to be said or should be said until they do that. Yes, exactly. I'm glad somebody understands it. The Raging Nation is just... He was enjoyable for a time, but I can't deal with this guy anymore. You know, if you can't provide sources for your information, how am I going to be able to believe that? What is my microphone setup? I have a headset. It's a Logitech. I don't know what kind. Is it a G4320 or something like that? Yeah, it's a Logitech G432 gaming headset. That's the microphone setup, if you will. But thanks for the question. Yeah, no problem, dude. Where was I? Yes. If Alex was able to provide sources for his information, it would make what he's saying more believable. But the fact that he just, puts things out there without backing it up, how am I going to believe him? And that brings me to now, the fact that I can't. Sean, that's a $50 headset too, if you're wondering that. It was not something I wanted to buy, but I actually needed this for classes. I needed a microphone for classes. And when I went to Walmart, all they had were gaming headsets, and so I ended up paying $50 for a gaming headset. So, not that I wanted to, but that was all that was available to me. Because, you know, it's a pandemic, and everyone's buying up all the microphones and headsets and things of that nature. And I'm sorry things are getting loud. I'm trying to find a replacement part for a missing part. Oh, yeah, just a headset. Yep, everything is run through OBS. My streams are run through OBS. Opt for a kind of part. Okay. But yes, thank you, Sean, for the question. Anyway. I don't know if anyone wants me to talk about something, just say. Always open to topics here. We're gonna make ourselves swap. Well, not really swap, but this is like the, I think, third Lego set that has missing pieces. At least one missing piece. But yes, if anyone else out there feels how I do towards the Raging Nation, I would say the best thing to do is to unsubscribe, as I did. You don't have to. You know, I'm not trying to say you have to. Maybe Alex Yu is a really good guy that really? Okay, more missing parts. Did I just get shorted a ton of parts on this set, or what's the deal? Anyways, let's switch topics. I have been playing Halo 2 Anniversary because it's finally on the Master Chief Collection on PC. And so far, it's actually been pretty decent of a game. You know, no major problems or issues. I have definitely some personal, if you will, a little bit of personal dislikes about the game. The flood are still annoying. That hasn't changed since playing Combat Evolved. And I mean, I guess it's okay, you know, they're like zombies essentially. It's interesting how now they can drive warthogs and tanks and do all that stuff. Oh yeah, dude, no worries. This will get added to the playlist once it's done. But thank you. But yes, the flood are rather annoying still. But again, I guess it's fine. They're meant to be that way. But the other thing is, it's like, depending on the weapon that you use, the flood are just really hard to kill. I remember in a level or mission that I had a battle rifle and it took me a good 3 clips of ammo with the battle rifle to be able to kill one of the flood. And I don't know, I guess it's fine-ish, but like, I don't know, they shouldn't be that hard to kill, right? Maybe it's just me because I haven't dealt with them that often. But still, you know, versus like, if I use the SMG, it doesn't take that much ammo. And it definitely doesn't take that much ammo with the shotgun to kill the flood. And for UNSC, those are definitely the better weapons. For dealing with the flood. Okay, second thing is, and I don't remember exactly what they're called, but there are these like flying drones in Halo 2 that it's like when you kill them, they drop the sentinel beam. I find them to be rather annoying as well. And I get the fact that, you know, they're there to stop the flood, but they also shoot it at you. So it's like, okay, I'm also here to stop the flood. You know, I'm shooting at the flood. Why are you shooting at me? And I get it, you know, these are missions that you get to play as the Arbiter, as a member of the Covenant, obviously. And so I guess it makes sense in that perspective that they would shoot you. But still, you know, imagine being surrounded by flood that are annoying to kill, and also being surrounded by these stupid sentinel drone things. Again, I don't know exactly what they're called. They're just annoying. It's nice that you get to finally play with the sentinel laser in the campaign. But these drones are just awful. The fourth annoying thing is the brutes. The brutes just they just suck. The brutes are just... they're very tough to kill. Like, it takes... God, I don't remember exactly, but it takes a lot of ammo to put down a brute. And especially those ones that like charge at you and just like punch you. Those things are terrible to have to kill. I opened the wrong bag of parts. Okay. But yeah, the brutes take a lot of shots to be able to kill. And the ones that charge you, those are the worst. I would say that, yes, I am building a Lego set. I saw that. I am building a Lego set right now. I know you guys, or Sean didn't get here at the beginning of the stream, but yes. I'm building the Lego Star Wars Sith TIE Fighter at the moment. I know you probably can hear all my parts fumbling around and all that. I apologize if the noise is too noisy. Okay. You know, Sean, thanks for being here. It's nice to have a person to talk to You know, I've done some of these streams where I've talked for like 2 hours and no one shows up, so... I mean, I'm not a big YouTuber, but, you know, I just do these. I like to build stuff, chat with people, you know, that kind of thing. So, I appreciate you being here, dude. Anyways, what I was saying with Halo is the brutes are well, I mean, what, 30? I think I have 30 subs on here? Yeah. Oh, you subscribed too. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. I just do this for fun. You know, I'm not streaming to try to gain subscribers or whatever. I just stream for fun, you know. It's something to do. Yeah, thanks, man. Something to do on a... whenever I stream time. You know, I try to do Fridays. And my mom is vacuuming right now, so you might hear that in the background. Anyway. Yes, I don't, I just do this for fun, you know? It's all in the name of fun. I think it was my other channel, my Brettcast channel, I do sub for subs, so if you want to sub, you can sub to that channel and I will try to sub you back if you want that. But anyways, yes, the brutes in Halo 2 are sometimes difficult. And yeah, they take a lot to kill. The brutes do. It's still an enjoyable game. I just sometimes find myself, you know, being surrounded by brutes and all that. It can get a little bit frustrating. And I'm not like a pro gamer, you know. Games make me mad sometimes. But yeah. Still, it is a fun game. It is also for me, first time that I've actually gotten to experience Halo 2. I'm also trying not to give too much of my opinion away because I do have I'm currently scripting a Brettcast episode about Halo 2 anniversary. I have started the script, but I haven't finished the game, so I can't, you know, I can't finish the script until I finish the game. But it's being worked on. I don't know if Sean here has any opinions on Halo 2, but, you know, that's okay. Okay, I need the correct side. That's it. But yes, I'm still enjoying Halo 2, and I'm definitely excited for when they add Halo 3 to the Master Chief Collection on PC. Because, as we all know, well, maybe not all of us, but Halo 3 is, or was the big deal Halo game, and still is, probably. But, you know. Anyway, I think the better question that I am asking, and I know a lot of people are also asking, is what they're gonna do with Halo 3 when it comes to PC. I'm very curious, honestly, about that. Because Microsoft and I think 343 have already stated that they don't plan on giving Halo 3 the anniversary treatment. Which, I mean, as much as it would be nice, I don't think it's absolutely necessary that they give it the anniversary treatment. I mean, they didn't give Halo Reach the anniversary treatment, so I mean, why would they do it for Halo 3? The idea is nice, yes, but I definitely don't think it's going to happen. I think I did this wrong. Oh, yep, I did do this wrong. It's always an enjoyable stream when I build something wrong. Just kidding. Doesn't really matter that much. It's not like you guys can see what I'm doing, so you just get to hear it. Because I don't have a camera. Now everything wants to come apart. Someday I'll get one, though. I'd like to get a camera eventually. It's just not on the top of my list right now. Who knows, maybe that gives you a one-up on me, Sean. Maybe you have a camera. Haha. Sorry, I'm concentrating on fixing my mistake here. Give me 1 second. I'll get back to talking. Okay, there we go. Alright. That might do it. No? Oh, that's why. Okay, that lines up with that. Got it. I got it now. Okay. This is some interesting wing construction for this TIE fighter. But yeah, there's been a couple interesting game, I guess you could say, announcements. They are remastering Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I don't know why they're doing that now, of all times, but yay. Although, I do have my memory from when I was little. Well, not really little. Teenager time, like early teen. When I was in my skateboard phase. It didn't last long. I didn't get very good at it. That, I remember playing back on the PlayStation 2 that I had Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 through 4, I think it was. And they were fun. They were fun. I think that's why I never got good at actual skateboarding, is because I would rather sit there and play the games, you know, and pretend to be good in the game world versus in the real world, where I just sucked at skateboarding. But yeah, I don't know. I know they're coming to PC as well, via the Epic Games Store, of course. And that just was like, ugh. It's the problem that it's one of those problems of, you know, like console wars. Those were stupid. And now on PC we're getting launcher wars, which, yes, it is stupid. I understand why they happen, but, you know, for the person like me, who has, you know, I have Steam and I have Origin. Can I do a face cam? No, I don't have a camera, dude. I just said that. There are some videos on my channel that I do have do use my phone to record, but that's the only camera I have, and it's currently occupied as internet to my computer. So I can't use my phone right now. Oh, don't worry about it. I just, you know. I don't have a problem having to repeat myself, just as long as it's not too often. But yes, I don't currently have a camera for doing that. Someday, I might get one someday. If the price is right. I don't think I would go look right now. Like this week or whenever. I'm sure any kind of webcams are probably low on stock in most places just because of, you know, pandemic. Man, I'm building the wing to this TIE fighter thing and it's freaking huge. But, what was I saying? Oh, Tony Hawk's thing. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. It you know, I guess I just beg the question of why now? I mean, have skateboard games been in demand? I've not seen that. I've not seen personally a company that's been able to make a decent skateboard game in a long time. I don't know, it's kind of just a curious thing to me. You know, who... I don't know. Not trying to, like, make a rant here about it, but... did that part wrong. But yeah. I personally haven't seen like this huge demand for skateboard games. Not that there's anything wrong with them. having tons of fun when I had Pro Skater game back in the day. It was fun when I did. You know, I'm all for people enjoying games like that I, you know, the games of my nostalgia, if you will. But yeah, this is, since you seem to be new, Sean, this is kind of what I do on my streams, is I just talk about things, games, movies, whatever I feel like talking about. Oops. You know, unless a topic is suggested that I am able to talk about. I don't have knowledge of all things, so. I guess that was right. Probably a human error there. Ah, there we go. What was the other one? Oh, I guess someone informed me that they're remaking, I think it was Mafia, like the first Mafia game. Which it's like, I had to tell the person, like, okay, I don't really care because I've never played Mafia, so I got nothing for you here. And, you know, that's still true now. I've never played Mafia. I know nothing of Mafia. I heard there's supposed to be like Grand Theft Auto-ish. I don't know. It's never, I don't know, it's never really piqued my interest. But then again, this is also the same person that, I guess they were late to the party to tell me that all the Transformers games are removed from Steam, and I'm like, yeah, that was a while ago that happened. And I mean, I knew about that, like, you know, that was because Activision and I think it's Hasbro Gaming or whatever. Or no, it was the license that Hasbro had with Activision had expired. And And so any digital storefronts that had it was War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, and Devastation, all those games went bye-bye. But, you know, for someone like me, who already owns them, I can still install them and play them as I want to. They're not taking the ability for people who already own them to play them, to continue to play them. They're just saying basically that if you haven't bought them, you're kind of SOL. And it's the same on like all digital storefronts. You can't get them on PlayStation Store, Xbox Live doesn't have them, etc. They gone. Sorry, I blanked out for a minute. I'm kind of running out of topics to talk about. Save me, chat. No, I'm just kidding. These are some cool looking wings. The Dorito wings. But yeah, I've been, as much as I don't need to be doing this, I looked online today. I was trying to see if I could find the Force Effects Kylo Ren lightsaber, because I really want to get a Sith lightsaber to go with my Saber Forge one. And I know that the Force Effects ones are decent. They're not combat ones, but I don't need a combat lightsaber. And I couldn't really find any good prices on it. Kylo Ren is a sweet lightsaber. I mean, For as much as people don't like the sequel trilogy, I can't deny that I like Kylo Ren's lightsaber a lot. I think it looks sweet. But what did I find though when I searched? I found, so I tried Target's website, but they wanted $300 for it, which I was like, there's no way I'm going to pay $300 for Kylo Ren's lightsaber. It ain't worth that much to me. And I think the best that I found it for was like $119 on the Big Bad Toy Store, but they didn't have it in stock. I was like, well, I need a place that actually has it in stock. That would be nice. I think Walmart's website had it for $2 something as well. $2.19, or maybe it was $1.99. Either way, I don't need it, but given that I already have a Jedi lightsaber, I would love to find God, this is huge. I'd love to find a Sith lightsaber. It doesn't have to be Kylo Ren's, but it's just the one that I want. Again, if I'm just, I'm just kind of rambling here. Sean, if you have anything to ask, feel free. And I might answer. Depending on the question. That's okay. That's okay. I just tend to ramble about stuff. I can't imagine that I don't know, I do these streams and then I tend to ask myself if what I'm saying is actually interesting to anybody. Besides myself, at least, Because I tend to only talk about stuff that I care about. Because that's pretty much all I know. I can't talk about something that I don't know or don't care about, if you get what I mean. Hour and 35 in. We're still on the first wing of this thing. I don't know, maybe in the future I'll do some gaming streams. See if that goes well. Although I doubt it. Tried one night with Counter-Strike and the stream was smooth, thankfully. No one watched, but I wasn't intending on it. I was just testing things out. Because I haven't streamed games in a while. And then it never would process, so I ended up having to delete that one. I went for about an hour playing some Counter-Strike with the bots. I don't play against real people. I did see that LEGO had finally decided to fully reveal their monkey kid, I think is the name of it. Which I guess is related to Monkey King, which is related to Journey to the West. Which is also something I'm not familiar with. I'm not like a LEGO YouTuber at all. But, I thought it was interesting because I follow some LEGO YouTubers that were like complaining about getting copyright strikes on videos with content related to pictures of these Monkey Kid sets. Now they can be fine because LEGO decided to reveal them. You know, I have a very vivid curiosity that this TIE Fighter wing is really kind of heavy. And like the body of this TIE Fighter, I mean, it looks very sturdy, but I don't know, I'm starting to question whether or not it's going to be stable enough for both wings to be on. I mean, of course it has a stand, but thank God it's got a stand. What songs am I using? I just have a bunch of, well, it's supposed to be non-copyright music, but some of the times that I use some of my past streams, I've used some of the songs get copyright. Not like strikes, but just like, you know, it's like, oh, this is a copyright song. You know, none of my stuff's monetized anyway. I don't have enough views and all of that to be monetized, but yeah. I don't remember the name of the songs. I just kind of found them on YouTube and then compiled them into a single thing. So, sorry, Sean, but I don't know the actual names of the songs. They just a list. If I had to give a tip, probably just go on YouTube and find, you know, non-copyright music. Just find like a couple hour long playlist type of thing. Now, I just have it on this particular list. I have one of non-copyright heavy metal music that I usually use, but I don't know, I find sometimes I feel like I'm not loud enough to talk over that music. But I'm about to switch to it here once this one is over, which it will be momentarily. And I think that was it. That was it. Now we switch it over. Turn it down a bunch more. But yeah, that was, wow, one leftover part on that wing. That would be my professional advice. Not really professional. Sean, if you were wondering. Just use some music that... something that you like. And something that won't get you a copyright strike. That would be my opinion. All right. God, that's so big. I'm gonna move this onto the floor so I have room to build the next wing. And yeah, let's get started on that. Time for bags 3. Because there's 2 of them. I don't know if that was a fulfilling enough answer for you there, Sean. That is the answer. And this particular list that I'm using, the metal one, does also have like instrumental versions of popular songs. Like there's some instrumental versions of some 3 Days Grace songs in there. Because I think, my thinking when it comes to YouTube and its copyright Nazi stuff, that I think it tends to push towards lyrics of songs. More than the actual songs. But yeah. If anything, stay away from songs that have a lot of lyrics. I don't like, like popular music, like the hip-hop and stuff. I know a lot of the YouTubers I watch, they'll just use like the play, those 3 hours of lo-fi hip-hop music, whatever. So yeah, I try to avoid as much as possible the songs that have copyright, but if it happens, it happens. Like I said, it's not a copyright strike. It's just one of those kinds of copyright things that it's like, the money would go to the, if my channel made money anyway, the money would go to the owners of the song versus my video. That's the long form answer to your question, John. I'm sorry. Like I said, I tend to just ramble on and on and on. And I have someone to ramble to. This time, we're gonna try to build Wing 2 the right way. But yeah. Okay. But yes, I try to make this a space where, you come here because you want a distraction. I'm not here to tell you what's going on in the world. I'm not gonna tell you all the bad news about things going on. That's not what I'm here for. I don't like talking about that stuff anyway. We don't talk about CV here. That's my stipulation. I try to be here to distract you from what's going on in the world. I try. Whether or not I succeed is your opinion. But yeah, just so you know, before you ask anything that I don't feel the need to answer. I talked about this on a stream that I'm pretty sure nobody watched it. But one of the ideas that I've had is if Lego made what I would call it would be the historical theme, where they make like sets based on like World War I and II tanks and planes and stuff. Because there's knockoff brands that can do it, you know? Why can't Lego do it? I mean, I actually do at some point. I've found a brand that makes these brick-built, like tanks and stuff. And I found one that I like, that I want to get it at some point. I think that'd be fun to have a tank that's brick built. It'd be fun. I think it's just because Lego has something against making, you know, what amounts to as toys of weapons of war. But when I was looking for the particular tank that I wanted to buy, I actually found it listed on this website called Rainbow Resource that is specializing. It's a website that specializes in educational toys for children, and that's what this particular tank was under on their website. Was like the educational toys. It gave me a chuckle, because I'm just like, Lego wouldn't sell this product, but a website that's an educational website will sell a brick-built tank because it's educational, you know, learning about the weapons of war. And then, you know, it's true. I mean, why do we have history classes? We learn about war in history classes. What's wrong with the, you know, model tanks are huge. Like plastic models of tanks. Those are a huge deal. And it just boggles my mind that, you know, Lego wouldn't want to get in on this kind of thing. I mean, I think they could make a lot of money if they did. But that's just me. I mean, the ones I've seen, they look good too. But yeah, I just want to get one of these brick-built tanks, just because I think it'd be fun to have it. I mean, I'd love to get like one of the Mega Constructs, like the Call of Duty tanks, but you know, because A, it's Mega Constructs, it's hard to find, and B, it's Call of Duty, it makes it expensive. Which really is no fun for me. They're also hard to find. I don't know why, but Mega Constructs are hard to find nowadays. I got lucky when I was looking for it that I found a Warthog, one of their Halo, I think it was actually Halo 2 anniversary, the Warthog Run, that's what the set's called. You know, you get a nice 400 and some piece Warthog to build, and you get little figures of Arbiter and the Master Chief. It's a nice Warthog too. I'm just kind of like, why are these Mega Constructs so hard to find now? But they're not going away, so, because I've seen from photos that they have, Mega Constructs already has their new and upcoming line for Halo Infinite all planned out. And I don't like I've not shown images. Like I said, I'm not like a Lego YouTuber or any of that stuff. But I've seen the images of these, and I don't know why they went this route, but they made it so that like each set is like a 2-in-1 type of build. So like they have a new Warthog that you could build it as Warthog, or you can build it as like a, basically like a boat, like a Warthog, but it's a boat. And I'm kind of like, that's alright, I suppose. But the one of their new sets that I really like is the Pelican. That looks awesome. There you are, hiding. But yeah, oh man, we're at 2 hours, wow. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why now the mega constructs are becoming hard to find. It's kind of a shame. I mean, I like a lot of them, especially the Halo stuff. I like a lot of the Halo mega constructs. They're just harder to find now, and so it's more of a pain in the butt to try to buy them, and a lot of places that do carry them, like these online places, you know, trying to get older sets, it costs so much money. We are nearing completion on the second wing of our TIE fighter. And when I am done with this, I will end the stream. But we got a while. Got a while, so no worries. But, you know, I've seen from reviews some of the mega constructs in their Call of Duty line, and aside from the tanks, they have nice designs for like the Humvees, you know? And they look great. And then when I look up these sets on like Amazon and stuff, they're like $120 sets, and I'm like, man, I just want the Humvee. I don't need the rest of it. One thing I did find interesting is this website. It's called Weapon World. If anyone's familiar, Weapon is basically fake Lego, but it can be worse than that. One of the things that this website does is they'll take like Lego creations that people have made themselves. They'll steal the designs and then they'll try to sell the designs as a weapon set. So aside from like knockoffs of Lego sets on there, you find all these sets that Lego doesn't make, but these people sell because they stole the design from someone who actually put in the time and effort to make it. But, and I was actually tempted to to buy one of these sets. I was actually going to get the, well, what would ultimately be the knockoff version of the Lego Star Wars Major Von Rog's TIE Interceptor, because I really want that set, but it's on back order, I think, with Lego.com right now. It's like $70. So I was going to get the knockoff because they only wanted $25 for it. And so I get all the way to the checkout on this website, and of course, you know, since it's a knockoff, they ship from China. Which was going to be, I think it was $13 in shipping. Quite a bit. And I was like, well, it's, you know, like it's still less than the $70 that Lego wants for this set. But I didn't feel like paying $13 in shipping. That's another reason why I haven't made a move on the brick-built tank set that I want, because a lot of the places that carry it, like online stores, the actual website of the brand that makes it, they wanted like 13.25. Their site was in euros. I don't know why. It's like, I'm not in the UK. I don't have the euros to spend. But yeah, it was like $13 shipping. We'll just say dollars. I don't know what the exchange rate of euros to dollars is off the top of my head. And plus, for the model, they wanted 55 euros for it, so it would have been around 70 euros all shipped just to get it. I'm like, no, I think we can do better. And then I found another website that had it. And I was like, oh, that's great. And they only wanted $42 for the set. And then I get all the way to the shipping part, and they wanted $19 in shipping. I'm like, I don't know where you're shipping from, but it's a bit excessive, don't you think? I mean, I think it is. So, I don't know, I'm trying to find a cheaper route of shipping on this particular brick-built tank that I want. But so far it hasn't been looking too good. We are approaching the end. But don't leave quite yet, because they're not at the end. But we will be in a matter of moments. Goodoosh. We have a TIE fighter. Voila! TIE fighter on a stand. Man, that's so big. Was it worth $80? I don't know. And I hope it doesn't fall off that stand super easy. Yeah, it does. It will. Keep this on the top shelf in my Lego collection, I think. I mean, I guess it's lucky that it only takes up mostly length and forward width in terms of how big it is, but still. Well, that is done. So, unless anyone else has some questions, I can stay on a little bit longer if anyone's got questions or anything they want to ask me before I end this. No? No one's got anything else they wish to discuss? Otherwise, I'm going to be ending this right now. No? Alright, well, it's been fun. Thank you, Sean, for being here and talking to me. Thank you for subscribing and liking the stream. I don't know when, probably Friday again. I think next Friday afternoon time I'll probably do another one. I don't know if I'll have something to build again, or might be a gaming stream. You never know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but yeah. So anyway, thank you everyone for mostly listening to me, not for me. That's going to do it for my 4th live stream. I will add this to the playlist once I get done, once it's processed and all that. So yeah, thanks for listening, and goodbye.